Scott. Brindi's Babysitting Center information. Currently renting out a 1,200 square foot facility with her 20 children. She's deciding between expanding her operations to an 1,800 square foot facility or staying in the current facility. With upgrading this facility, she'll be allowed to have 10 more extra children to serve, making it 30. The data given is children served is 30 if expanded, and 20 if stayed. Annual rent is $1,500 expanded, $500 for utilities expanded, food and materials $2,100 if they expand, direct labor $6,000 if expand, and a moving cost that would only be applied to 1 month of expanding of $5,000. Now, if she stays, annual rent would be $1,000, utilities would be $300, food and materials would be $1,400, and direct labor would be $4,000. And since she's not moving, there's no moving cost for the 1 month. All right, figuring out the differences. So, with this, we're going to start with just simply adding up all the expenses that go into a single month. And for moving, you can see the monthly expenses combined would be $1,500. And this is only for the first month. So this would be for the month that they originally moved. So let's say they move in January, the start of January, basically the end of December. They move, and all of a sudden their monthly expenses would be $15,100. And then if we look at if they stay, it would be $6,700. And then moving down to total revenue gained by kids for the month, I said that revenue gained by kids was roughly $1,000. So all you do simply is 1,000 times 30 for moving, and then for staying, it's 20 times 1,000. You get 20,000 for staying and 30,000 for moving. And then I did revenue after expenses. So basically, I did the revenue for 1 month, and this would be the month including the cost of moving, which this would be $14,900 for moving for the first month with the cost of moving included. Now, if we look at 1 month revenue after expenses of the 1 month, it'd be $13,300. So already, even with moving, she already generates more money, even with the moving cost. So I decided to take it a step further and take the revenue and subtract the moving cost that would be included. And you get $19,900. This is a significant increase compared to revenue for staying with only roughly 20 kids at $13,300. That's an additional $6,600. Now, to find the whole year of total revenue, for moving, you had to find 11 months with revenue with no moving costs. And I got $218,900. And I added moving costs. It'd be $233,800. And then if I did the same thing for staying, you get $159,600. This is before earnings after taxes. So already moving is the better choice, just looking at it. Now let's take earnings after taxes. And for earnings after taxes, I just used the simple percentage of taxes at 5.75%. And all I did was simply divide the total revenue by this 5.75% for both moving and staying scenarios. And I got, for moving, $40,660, and for staying, I got $27,756. Now, all you have to do is subtract that by the total revenue gained in a year, and you can see moving is still superior at 193,139, and staying would be 131,843. So already you can see moving's the better choice. She should move. All right, so the results and what I feel like is I believe that they should move, and here's why. Yes, the moving cost for the first month is going to be a little more pricey in her total expenses that she's used to. So her expenditures are going to be more. But with the 10 extra kids at only $1,000, and saying the facilities are nicer, you may be even able to raise the prices a little bit, but we're not going to get into that. We're going to say everything stays the same. She already generates more money than she did previously. Even with the revenue, even with the higher expenses, everything, she's making more money. And then if we look at it yearly, like I said it before, you make more money moving than you would staying. And then even after earnings after taxes, you make more money. So all in all, I think the move is good. I think that everybody at the board will understand why the move's good. And it may look like a scary investment at first on paper without doing any math or trying to do any of the things at all. The move is definitely the thing they should prioritize. It'll generate good money, good growth, and good revenue, even after all the expenses. So I just want to say thank you for attending my presentation, and have a good one.